Lighting up the city blue, the spirit of a special little boy from our area will be felt this weekend where the Eagles soar. Details coming up.
Plus, stepping away from the plate, the local MLB star walked away from the game after hearing about his wife's cancer diagnosis. He's now working to inspire young people in our area.
And go ahead, grab a slice. It's what you've been waiting for. Today, you've got the perfect excuse to eat as much pizza as you want. Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It is Friday, January 9th, 2024.
The Lineup is brought to you by TD Bank, America's most convenient bank.
Hey everyone, I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm NBC 10's Erin Coleman. Let's get you up to speed with what you need to know today. We start with this, the heartbreaking news coming out of East Lansdowne. Crews are going to be back out there today looking for the remains of 3 people believed to be dead in what is left of this burned out home. They've already recovered the bodies of 3 others. The bodies that they found include that of the man authorities believe set the house on fire Wednesday. That was after they say he shot and wounded 2 police officers. We get the latest now from NBC 10's Brenna Weick.
Investigators tell us they're in the recovery phase of this investigation, still searching for victims who have been left behind in the rubble. But what they have found so far in that burned out home has shed some new light into what happened before police got there. Authorities say they've been able to locate 3 bodies in the burned out house on Lewis Avenue. They believe one is the shooter and the other 2 are children. District Attorney Jack Stolzheimer told us investigators expect to find the other victims, another child and the shooter's brother, along with his wife, in the coming days. Police also found a rifle in the home. We know police came under fire Wednesday afternoon when they responded to a call about a child being shot. 2 officers were shot, and minutes later, the house burst into flames with 6 people inside. The DA says this will be a slow process because of the state of the house.
Everybody in Delaware County, every law enforcement agency is helping out on what is just one of the most terrible tragedies we've had here in years. We're not even near understanding or caring about how the fire was started. What we're in the process of doing right now is trying to give the family closure by recovering the bodies.
We're told there's 6 feet of water in the basement of home and that the floors have collapsed. That's why this search will be lengthy as crews try to prioritize safety while getting that family closure. Reporting from East Lansdowne, Brenna Weick, NBC 10 News.
One of the officers shot in East Lansdowne Wednesday is out of the hospital. Fellow officers, you see, they were there as 22-year law enforcement veteran David Xza was released yesterday. The other officer who was shot is still in the hospital. Officer Xza gave a thumbs up and a wave as he headed home. Well, the home of the Eagles will go from green to blue tonight as a tribute to a little boy from Delaware County.
Lincoln Financial Field will shine blue starting at sundown in honor of Benny. 2-year-old Benny Petransky died in his sleep last week at his family's home in Broomall. His aunt stepped in, came up with the term Benny's Blue Lights. Now entire neighborhoods are shining blue lights in his honor, and tonight the home of the Eagles will get the same treatment, which is wonderful.
Yeah, beautiful
Hey,
to see.
Erin and I had a pretty memorable night last night.
Yeah, I had the honor of visiting Keith's alma mater. Villanova hosted its 3rd annual Black Journalists Roundtable. I was part of a panel that discussed the future of journalism. We also talked about our experiences in the industry. It was really great to get to share with a lot of promising young journalists
Hear
there.
all those unique perspectives
Yeah.
to facing unique challenges. While we were on campus, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to give Erin a tour of my classroom there. Taught broadcast journalism for the past 11 years on campus, which has flown by. But it's so rewarding, right, to give back, as you know, from doing events like you do all the time. Last night, speaking to those students.
Yeah, and they asked some great questions.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they stump you, right?
Yeah, these are students that want to be journalists, that want to be in the business. So they asked some really great questions, and it was fun to be a part of it.
It's awesome. All right, today you have more reason than ever to grab yourself a slice of pizza. The reason why is next.
Ooh, we're back in 30 seconds.
Here we go.
Here I go again on my own.
Introducing the all-new TD Clear credit card with no late fees and no interest, just a simple monthly fee. That's predictability, even when expenses aren't.
$4? That's bananas.
It's a pear. Oh, man.
The all-new TD Clear credit card. That's how credit can be unexpectedly human. Call 1-844-TD-CLEAR for details about credit costs and terms.
All right, 2023 was both difficult, yet the most inspiring year in the young lives of Chad and Amanda Kuhl of Delaware.
Amanda was diagnosed with breast cancer, and Chad, a Major League Baseball pitcher, needed to put his career on hold. Well, now they're sharing their story. Tim Furlong has it.
Today at St. Mary Magdalene School in Delaware, Major League pitcher Chad Kuhl shared a powerful story of faith and family with the 8th graders.
Our faith has just grown as a family, I think, is the biggest thing. I leaned on her as much as she leaned on me.
Chad is talking about his wife Amanda, who fought the fight of her life last year.
Even though this year I met the most broken version of me, I also met the strongest version.
Amanda battled breast cancer while her husband attempted to battle batters as a Major League pitcher. After his wife's diagnosis, Chad struggled on the field. The Washington Nationals released him. Other teams from across baseball called and offered him a chance to stay in the bigs. Chad had a huge decision to make, right? Well, he decided to put family first.
There's just kind of no way that I was going to leave her going through chemo with our 2-year-old. Very thankful for making that decision. I'm thankful for all the support for me and for Amanda, and it ended up being probably the best thing for us.
When the emotional time came to shave off Amanda's hair, Chad was the one to do it.
She finished up chemo September 7th, and then she had 5 weeks of radiation shortly after that, and then she's in a good spot now. She's been cleared.
Bring it loud. The great news is, though, Amanda is now doing much better. She and Chad shared their journey on social media. They raised $75,000 for charities supporting breast cancer, and they are sharing their story on days like this, hoping to inspire people through their story.
Very caring and loving guy would definitely do that. Chad is definitely one of them.
Whenever we have a chance to have someone like Chad who's able to balance that passion and their faith and their commitment and putting others before themselves, it's just a great opportunity, a great opportunity for the students to see themselves in his story in many ways.
With this last year being so challenging for me and my family, so just having those pillars and it's just super important for us.
Chad was an absolute standout here at the University of Delaware, but I'm happy to tell you he's resuming his Major League career starting Monday with the Chicago White Sox. In Delaware, I'm Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.
What a nice end of that story,
wow,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, he earned fans and all of us.
Absolutely. Well, it is Super Bowl weekend, and the Vince Lombardi Trophy is in Las Vegas, where the Chiefs and the Niners go at it on Sunday.
Yeah, it's the first time the city and the state of Nevada will host the Super Bowl on Thursday. 3-time Super Bowl champ, arguably the greatest receiver of all time, Jerry Rice carried the trophy from a FedEx truck to its place inside the Super Bowl experience. It'll stay there on display through Saturday. The Lombardi Trophy is custom designed each year for the NFL by Tiffany & Company. And among those who'll be pulling hard for the San Francisco 49ers is a brave little boy from the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, his viral videos have made him a fan favorite among Niners Nation.
Let's go Niners. Let's go Niners.
Oh my gosh, that's Cooper Coat of Egg Harbor Township. He turns 3 later this month. Cooper recently got a liver transplant. While recovering from the surgery, Mom and Dad started posting these videos of him cheering on his beloved 49ers. The videos, they're now filled with replies from countless Niners fans showing their love for little Cooper.
Going through the comments in some of those hard times, like the messages of support, things like that, and just seeing the overwhelming love for Cooper has definitely helped.
Let's go Niners.
Oh my gosh.
So
those
cute.
cheeks. Cooper didn't just find the 49ers on his own. His parents kind of coached him into it a bit. One of his videos on TikTok has topped 7.5 million views.
Little guy.
Yes.
He's cute.
Look, if you didn't have anybody to root for, just pick Cooper's team.
Yep, exactly. You want him to win for Cooper now.
Yes. All right, today you have an excuse to indulge in a greasy, cheesy pizza from your favorite restaurant.
Yeah, it's National Pizza Day. Thin crust, deep dish, extra cheesy, you name it. More than 3 billion pizzas are sold in the U.S. every single year, and Americans consume an average of 23 pounds of pizza per person each year. I believe it. Apparently, pepperoni is the most popular pizza to order, too. But if you had to ask me, I'm going with the margarita pie, right? Keep it really simple. If you could do that, well, you're a great pizza shop. You know, the mozzarella, the basil, the garlic, give it to me.
So that was my second choice, was margarita. But my first choice, all-time first.
Oh,
Thin
yeah.
crust sausage, onions, and peppers.
Can't go wrong either.
Oh, all day long.
Really good. We both like thin crust too, which
Yes.
is good. None of that like deep dish casserole from Chicago
I can't tell you how hungry I am right now.
for pizza.
We've been talking about pizza all day.
Oh, man.
I got to get a slice. That does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Erin Coleman, I'm Keith Jones, where you can get NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app and catch us weekday mornings from 4 to 7 a.m. If you'd like, send a pizza our way every now and again. We'll take it.
We'll eat it right here on The Lineup.
Have a great day and a
Crush
great
it.
weekend. See you guys.